Hello YouTube. Um, yes, I am gay, and I just want to explain something here that I've always kind of had a problem with, and that is heteronormativity. Now, let's look at Wikipedia. Heteronormativity is the belief that people fall into distinct and compel compliant genders, male and female, with natural roles in life. It assumes that heterosexuality is the only sexual orientation or the only norm, and that sexual and material relations are most or only fitting between people of opposite sex. A heteronormative view therefore involves arguments and of biological sex, sexuality, gender identity, and gender roles. Heteronormativity is often linked to heterosexism and homophobia. So basically, to give you sort of an idea of what heteronormativity means, it's more about sort of assuming everyone around you is straight and that there are no gay people in the world. So basically, let me just say this, okay? I've dealt with this by teachers before. I've dealt with this by other people, and really, I don't care that much about gay rights anymore. But heteronormativity is still a kind of problem that I have with the whole homophobia sort of thing. Alright, because I've dealt with it even before I knew what the word meant. Alright, I've dealt with it all my life. And it kind of feels like that people are trying to push you in a sort of way that you're not. Okay, it kind of feels like you're being pushed in one direction. You know, and there's this whole stereotype of what it is to be gay. Like, if you're a man, you act feminine. If you're a woman, you act masculine. But really, that's just stereotypes. Okay, I am gay, and really, you might not know that from the way I just talk, but I am. Okay. Um, so basically, what I'm trying to say here is that I'm trying to bring more of an awareness to heteronormativity right now. Try to get people to understand more of what it is and why you should try your best not to really do it. Alright? So basically, like, someone will ask me, "You have a girlfriend?" And for me being gay, that's kind of like, it kind of feels weird and awkward when someone asks me that question. It's like, should I even tell them that I'm gay, or should I just say no? And usually I'll just say no. Okay. And pretty much, yeah, that just gets on the whole issue of assumptions. Yeah, just making assumptions about other people. And I understand the whole argument that heterosexuality is the most common sexual orientation there is. But really, let me explain though. Okay? homosexuality is becoming more and more open. Okay, it is starting to become more and more open. So more younger people are actually getting educated about it, understanding what it is. Yeah, younger people are getting more educated because it's more open, and they're starting to understand their own feelings. And then there are the people who don't know that they're gay, or they just don't want to admit it, so they hide it by being with the opposite sex. And it gives this sort of problem with, like, that's how they were raised, so like they don't know. And really, you might not know. You might not know your whole life. You know. Yeah, the reason why older people don't have a very big population of homosexuality is because it wasn't as open back then as it is now. Alright, now it's becoming more open, so more and more people are actually accepting themselves. And really, eventually, there probably is going to be a time where all sexual orientations are kind of even out. And that time is probably going to come. And really, another thing is, I don't really agree with statistics on the population of homosexuality. Okay, I don't necessarily agree with the statistics because I've never been asked on a poll what my sexual orientation is. All right, so then there's the people that you don't question and don't get poll results on, and basically you don't really know the real population of the LGBT community. Okay, and really, gender roles, yes, it is a thing. It is a thing with heteronormativity because it is saying that boys go with girls and girls go with boys. It's kind of like saying that boys are more tough. They're meant to be more tough and strong, and girls are meant to be more feminine and weak. And, you know, so basically, this is why coming out is really a thing. So people don't just assume that you're straight. Alright? This is why people who are heterosexual don't have to come out, while people who are homosexual pretty much can come out if they want to. But really, it's not something you always want to do. You know, you don't always want to come out as gay. You know, I deal with this a lot by teachers before, and it is kind of uncomfortable. It really is. And then it's kind of like I don't want to come out to a teacher. I would rather come out to a friend rather than a teacher. You know what I'm saying? I would rather come out to someone who actually knows me a bit more better and understands me rather than someone who teaches me. And really, that's all I really gotta say here. So, yep. I know this is a weird topic to even talk about on a gaming channel, but it is something that I want to bring up.